how's the exhibition been? I think it's buzzing with activity, buzzing with life, I would say. I found more than usual crowd since last year. I do not know whether this is true. So first you tell us about that, and then we come to the next question.
You're right. You're absolutely right. And the official numbers will come up probably on Thursday. But the sense is that the vibrancy has been dialed up. The number of people attending, you can feel it up.
You can feel it, right?
Absolutely. And I think the excitement is built last year, because let's not forget that we had COVID in 2021, and you still
Correct.
see that the momentum is still building and building. I think there is a lot of anticipation and it's anticipation of the optimism going ahead, because we all know that traveling numbers and traffic is increasing.
Travel is increasing for sure, but do you think indulgence is also increased?
I think it depends on which category you go. I think the reality is that there is a bit of a polarization, where you have the shoppers who are looking for real value, but there are also shoppers that are also looking for the premium experience and the premium brand. So premiumization is gaining traction. And that we see clearly. But there is also that, the core business is still the core business, but we do see that trend in terms of premiumization.
So scaling up.
Yes.
Premiumization is scaling up.
Yeah, which is not going to cost anybody anything, and the reason for that is traffic is increasing.
So talking about premiumization, do you see, for you, has luxury changed? Meaning of luxury changed?
For us, we have always been operating our business on a differentiated experience. Specifically, for example, if you look at the product that we developed, Toblerone, it's our new brand. We have dedicated packaging only for airports.
Only for
airports.
Okay.
We have bowl packaging. We have digitalization where you can put messages on there.
Really?
Absolutely.
At the airport you can do that?
At the airport itself,
Okay.
we have all these hybrid functions.
So there's a lot of personalization that is possible for chocolates
Absolutely.
when you're going and indulging in chocolates.
Absolutely.
Okay. What does luxury mean to Jaya?
No, very simple. Luxury means firstly, for me, I want to treat myself to something special.
Something special.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's clear. For me, that's luxury. I don't want to treat myself to something which is available easily
Which is not attainable easily.
and available easily.
Okay.
So what do I mean by that specifically? If I decide to buy a product, right? It's got to be something that I feel is exclusive to a certain extent, because I'm looking for the exclusive thing. If not, I go down to a downtown supermarket or downtown retail shopping center to buy that. So it's about that exclusivity. It's also about shopping in an environment that is different. Yeah, and you feel that you're walking into hey, this is kind of special. I feel that in this shop, I'm being treated really well. I feel in this shop, I'm part of a premium retail theater, as an example. So it's a bundle package approach. Yeah? And then I'm willing to pay the premium price for that. So me, that's premiumization.
Sure. And with this new artificial intelligence gaining momentum and also space, if I may say so, in the conference we were listening to the anthropologists and the scientists, and then we were given to understand that travel to space is also catching up. Do you see travel retail booming in space?
No, I think having aspirations is always something human spirit.
Okay.
I think we're quite a way off, because when you look at space travel, it is at the very, very beginning stages of what I call infancy. So
Infancy,
it's not mass market yet.
Yeah,
right?
Sure.
And if you don't have a certain critical mass of people in any business, right, you will not have critical mass of business. So that is a way off, I think, but the direction is clear.
And which are the markets which are doing very well for you? For Mondelez?
We've always been a global business.
Sure.
So we're doing actually really well across the different regions of the world. I think, when you look at Europe, you look at India, you look at Asia, you look at South America, I think India we are particularly excited, to be honest with you. And the reason for that is that India is going through what I call sustainable transformation. And if you look at
what is sustainable
yes, if you look at the development in the infrastructure as an indication of a master plan to actually drive domestic economic growth through driving domestic consumption. And to drive domestic consumption and GDP, you need to have connectivity. And in connectivity, it's about infrastructure. It is about your airports, it is about your highways, right? And then all the dots get connected. And if you look at the investment that is coming into India, I think last year alone, if you look at the US dollar bonds coming into India, it's over 100 billion.
Yeah, that's
that
true.
is a record.
Yeah.
And, I think having a Modi government
Sure.
And the outcome of the election, meaning that will stay in place, has given foreign investors the confidence
Great
and
confidence,
stability.
yeah. That's true.
So India for us is probably at a point of no return. It will go forward.
Okay.
And if you look at that, individual wealth continues to increase, but I think it will be more spread out, more distributed because of the connectivity.
Connectivity,
So
sure.
you're creating an economic platform where there's more for more. Very excited.
Great. On this exciting note, thank you so much, Jaya, for spending that time. Thank you.